Hello everybody, Ken here, and welcome back to Hades. Once again, my internet doesn't seem happy, but we're going to plow on and see how we do. Hi Kyle, good to see you. It's Sonic's birthday, everyone, so happy birthday to Sonic. But we're not here for Sonic, but we might try and go fast, I guess. That's a thing that happens. Sword. Is we doing sword first today? I think we got everything to 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. There we go. Beautiful. That's what we like to see. Kyle with a K. Hello, Kyle with a K. What are we're gonna use the Poseidon sword. We haven't done a cast build in a bit. We got to pick what cast to take. Got to be one that we can smash back out of people. So, not a Demeter one, not a Dionysus one, not an Ares one. But anything else kind of works. We still need to get Poseidon up a few more levels. So maybe Poseidon. All the best names have a Y in them. Like Y2 Ken. These are cute. Yeah, I like the little things that you get next to them with the little faces. They're very good. Kenny. Don't let my mum hear you call me that. She doesn't like it. I don't know why. She doesn't like it. Okay, we need to ramp up our heat by 1. I guess we'll stick extreme measures on. That feels okay.
What's life without a little pain?
Quite. What is life without a little pain? A good question. How's everyone doing today? Oh, here we go. What do we got? Your special hits a wider area and deals plus 20% damage. That's okay, actually, because that makes it easier for us to get our casts back. Remember, this is going to be primarily a cast build anyway, so kind of doesn't matter about the specifics. Wayne just throwing out every name he can think of here. I'm impressed. So I feel like names ending in Y are they're a bit of an easy take.
All right.
I feel like you want names with Y's in the middle. Today is National Hydration Day. Is that because it's Sonic's birthday?
At a fishing point.
A fishing point. Oh, we've only had one of these in here before. It's very hard to see, actually.
Mine.
Pro Jelly.
Keep it, son of Hades.
Thank you for the hydrate. Let's have a look at our Pro Jelly. Whence came life? That is a question mulled by many a philosopher whom I have met or overheard, even ones here within the underworld who have already learned something of death. Still, they know nothing of life other than that it came from chaos. We know that primordial gods and forces sprang from chaos, but so did such lesser forms of life as the Pro-Jelly. Whether such creatures still survive, I can only guess. Sonic not in your top 10 sexiest Sonic characters. Wow.
I have detected some unusual activity within the reaches of the underworld, son of Hades. Vast sums of darkness collected in an ancient catalyst, which I see now almost like.
Oh right, yes, we did that last time.
This either is the work of Nyx, or you, or both.
I forgot about this. Yeah, explains why Sonic Mania is free. Yeah, I didn't think about it when I said that it was free next week. But yes, this week, Sonic Mania is going to be free on Epic. Okay. I'm not a big Sonic guy, but I enjoyed my time with that game. I didn't finish it. Cast deals more damage. That is, it's the weakest of the 3. Special would actually not be the worst. You know, this is tough. That's a lot more special damage, and this is only a bit more cast damage. Let's take it. Let's take the big special damage. Yeah, it's weird. So,
Witches.
they've added the crossplay beta to Overwatch, which is fine. You know, there's been a few changes with that. Like one of them is that they've made PC parity by taking out the console-specific changes, which basically characters that had auto aim, such as the Torbjorn turret and the Bob from Ash, that have auto aim on them. They do less damage on console, but also it seems like they've put in cross-region play, so you just get matched to servers that aren't your closest server anymore. Which means that you're going to have worse ping in your games. It means that your queue times will be shorter, but your ping will be worse. And that kind of sucks. I'm not really a fan. I would rather wait slightly longer to have a low ping game, personally. And I think most people would agree, especially at high levels. And especially, like, some people have pointed out, like, Custer got matched into a Korean server, I think. It's like, Custer can't speak Korean. If he gets matched onto a server with Korean players, he's not going to be able to talk to them. You know, if I got matched, I know a little bit of Korean, but not enough to talk to a player. Not that I would talk to people in Overwatch, but if I were the kind of person who did, I'd probably be pretty annoyed. They nerfed console auto aim, so no, but if you match, console players all match together. If you party up with a PC player, then you'll be put into the PC pool, and if you play in the PC pool, then there's no auto aim. Although honestly, they could just leave it on. It's not. I was having a discussion with someone else about this on Twitter today, where it's not actually that big of a deal. Because, like, it's not actually auto aim. It just slows your aim down and you go over a target. It will drag you a little bit towards someone, but like, a lot of players turn it off because they find it actually gets in the way of stuff, especially if you're sniping. Like, it wouldn't be that bad to leave it on, but I think the PC players would complain anyway because a lot of them don't really understand what it actually does. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm taking big damage here. But yeah, it's weird. I don't know. The cross-region thing definitely, I think, is a mistake, and we'll see what happens if they rectify that. I don't think players are going to be happy about that one.
That's what you get.
Okay. Tidal Dash. I do love Tidal Dash. Let's take it. Hey Martin, good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
Guess I get a break.
Welcome into the Hades. We don't have a lot of money, so let's get some darkness. I need to pay attention here. I took a lot of damage in that fight. Although somehow we've got all our health back. So, oh, we went to a fountain room. Okay, that kind of saved me from being a bit silly in that fight. So. Wayne's going all in on, he's spending all his points. All right. Okay. Do a stretch. Oh, yeah. Good old stretch. Good stuff. Sit up straight. Thank you very much. And some emote-only chat, so enjoy that for a few minutes. And I will continue to play Hades. But yes, never been a huge Sonic fan, but the music of Sonic is outstanding, always. You'll not hear me say a bad word about the Sonic music. Very, very good. Nice and simple, just work our way around. There we go. Clean as you like. Look at those bums. Oh yeah. Everyone flashing off their emotes. We're actually more of a special build than a cast build at the moment, but the cast is still, it's good range damage. The sword is so dangerous to use up close. Sword, definitely I think the hardest weapon to do well with, probably. It's so easy to get yourself in trouble with sword, because the best attack is the dash attack. But if you're dash attacking constantly, you're going to take a bunch of damage, or you're more susceptible to taking damage, because you're not safe on the dash, because you're dash attacking. The special's pretty good, but it's, you know, not amazing out the gate. We do have this bigger special, which is nice. We kind of spec'd into the special a little bit here.
Back to the lowest depths with them.
So hopefully that'll keep us going. Poseidon's sword is nice because it is less of a sword build. That's kind of why I like it the most, because it's the least swordy of the swords, because you can just throw things at people. You do have to be a little bit careful when casting, because you are kind of just standing here vulnerable. So again, there's another potential point of weakness.
Come meet my blade. Not yet.
We're doing lots of wall bashes here, which is good. I like the wall bashes. We got Mad Poseidon going. Ooh. This is I think this is the second shop, right? So this is actually this is a free chaos, quote unquote. I mean, it's not free because we do have to take a curse, but you basically get an extra room if you take chaos before the final shop. Because normally chaos replaces a room, but when it's you still have to get the final shop offered to you. No gold, but you gain a cast. That's pretty good. I think that's probably the one we'll take. It does mean we're not getting gold, but that's not the end of the world. Hopefully we can still buy something here in this shop. Gosh. Oh, we can actually afford both. That's nice. We can afford a boon. I think we'll take a Hermes, try and get some...
Take this one.
A nice early side hustle or the dodge chance. The dodge chance is pretty good, but the early side hustle can come in real handy. It's a lot of money. And we'll heal up as well, because we do have a fancy fight coming up. And there we go. There's the emote only done.
Good.
I love how the emote only kind of makes the chat even more active, because it's fun to just spam emotes. Now I don't know what to... She said our whole name! Yes! Just chasing her around everywhere. Please give me my cast back, lady. Okay. Good emote work. Oh, the stun. Okay, we got her. You're going to spend all your points on emote only for the rest of the stream. I mean, you won't be able to do it anyway, so... I'm saving you from yourself. Am I going to lose Death Defiance here? This is dangerous. Alright, we made it, just about.
I'm innocent.
Okay.
So much for the fearsome furies.
Okay, what are we selling here? Not oh, we don't get any gold anyway. I'll sell the tidal dash, I guess. I would like to keep side option. It's worth more to us long term. Not gonna be able to buy any healing, sadly. I don't even think we get anything if we put the coin purse on. I think you actually just waste it. So we don't want to do that either. I still don't have a cast. I guess we'll go for like an Athena cast maybe. I like the Athena cast a fair bit.
Nowhere to go but up. Courtesy of the pact.
Wayne has 60k, and he's been spending his pretty frivolously.
The Asphodel Meadows.
Get my no gold out of that pot, always. You got to get the pot. What have people had for dinner today, or lunch if you've not had dinner yet? I had a nice bit of sausage and aubergine pasta. Gotta make the most of it while I've still got some.
Haven't you learned your lesson
Cod,
yet?
chips and peas, oh yeah. Wayne is a menace. Oh man, the hitbox on that is actually pretty nuts. You have to be careful.
Message for me.
I know you're kind of in a hurry, boss, but let me show you what a real hurry's all about in just a moment here.
Okay. We got 3 rerolls. I haven't rerolled these. I don't like any of these that much.
Anything else?
Don't like any of those either, but we'll turn the cast speed up. The cast is the main thing we're doing. It is a little dangerous to stand there casting, so if it comes out quicker, that's going to behoove us a little bit. No idea, something's in the oven. Oh, nice surprise meal, always welcome. Oh, it's our boy.
Hello, Zagreus.
Hello, Zagreus.
This one is off the record, Zagreus. Come on.
Okay.
Here they come. Fresh for the taking.
Well then, have at it.
Careful, damn it.
Don't do that.
Cut it out.
I've lost all my casts. Okay, well we did it anyway, but I took a lot of damage.
You held your own out there.
This is dangerous.
Keep fighting.
You start taking the more chance to get boons
I grow angry merely thinking
rather than
of your
getting rare
situation.
boons.
May what
Interesting.
power I can offer be of service as you struggle towards your fate.
Oh yeah, the reason I haven't taken that, and maybe I should switch over now, is I didn't take it because I want the resources. So, like, I think that makes your run stronger, but at the moment I kind of want more. I still want the resources, so I still want to get those regularly. Okay, we did not get a cast. I don't want to use all my rerolls too early. We'll take the Divine Dash. Divine Dash will make our lives quite a bit easier, I think. The range on the Divine Dash is pretty, on the, like, yeah, the amount it hits is pretty crazy. Okay. Easy does it. Love to get a bit of health here. We're getting our gold back now, which is nice.
Where now?
Let's get some more Athena. I do want that cast. I mean, a Zeus cast would be okay as well, I suppose. But, you said you've now finished this,
You'll not do so.
Martin. You've finished it, but you've got the, like, the post-ending ending.
Not now.
Oh, my casts have gone. Oh, they're over here. I was like, where are they? I've lost them again. Oh, they're over here. Oh, we're going to lose the Death Defiance here, I think. Yeah, there it goes. We can afford to lose on early. It sucks, but you know, well, this is the sword price, you know. You've done all the side missions. So just prophecies, yeah. So in that case, I can definitely see switching over. There we go. There's the cast. Perfect. All right, we need to salvage this. It's falling behind. We do have 4 casts though, which is nice. And the you're a little safer throwing out the divine or the Athena cast because it will obviously block things, which is nice. The risk with cast, as I said, is you're kind of standing still for a long time, and you can get yourself in trouble with that.
Never enough of these back at the house.
Okay. Okay, we do have potentially an opportunity to get some health back here. There we go. Sort ourselves out, get ourselves back in the game. Ah, the Death Defiance. I would love the Death Defiance. But, sadly, can't afford it. Tempted to reroll here. It's a bit of a gamble.
Not what I need right now.
There we go.
I can use this.
Feel a little bit more comfortable with just a bit more health. We need to buy a few more boons because we don't, or pick up a few more boons because we don't have that many to sell. All right, and this next one is the one. There it is. Flame Eater. Ah, look at that. Its winding tentacles and scaled body are reminiscent of the serpent Ladon, though whether Ladon or some other monster gave birth to it is as yet unknown. Interesting. Not much to do, but it'll take ages. I mean, I guess at this point, once you've done that second ending, I guess, like if you're still playing, you're just playing to enjoy the game, really, I suppose. So, you know, just go with it at that point. So I feel like they kind of do stretch out the things at that point, just because, like, They want they want you to always have a few things to do that you can look towards. Okay, you have to be careful that you don't get all your casts trapped in the Hydra.
Not yet.
I don't know where the cast went. Oh, it's here. There we go. Okay. We left a cast over on the far left, I think, but we can't. It's quite far out. It's difficult to get to. Swapped a couple of times in PC and mobile, and you get an ad every single time. That is outrageous. I'm incensed on your behalf. Oh, we deflected all his things there. U-block does nothing.
Lovely chatting with you, Lerny dear.
It is weird, like the way I was just thinking that, Reva, and hello as well. Good to see you. The goggles, they do nothing. My eyes. YouTube sometimes let you skip. I feel like it's not as consistent about that as it used to be.
Oh, that's cold.
I feel like it used to be much more reliable about doing that.
That's it for us, Fidel.
Unskippable is short. Some of the unskippable ones I've had are still like 20 seconds, which is not that long, but it's, that's some of my time. How's the drawing streams? Yeah, they've been really good. Do go check out Reva's drawing streams. Just finished work, so you're good. That's good to hear. I guess we'll take one of these. They're not as useful for the cast build, but they're still useful. You know, we're using our special quite a bit, so anything that benefits that is always going to be welcome.
Really?
Yeah, that grass type Weavile has been very fun to watch. CJ was actually talking about it on his lunchtime stream. The like the creativity with the lotus flower things, like a really nice touch. Big fan of that. Good shit, as they say. Okay. This nasty boy, get him out of the way. Just try and blow these guys off onto the wall. Always nice. Excited and terrified to see it finished, because then you may do another. Yeah, well, be interesting to see. I don't like either of these, so we're just going to take this, even though I don't think I'll use it very much, because it's a prophecy.
Stygius grows stronger.
Upgrades or more health? Okay, I feel a little bit better about our build now. I feel like I've settled into somewhat of a rhythm, but it's still this is still dangerous. So you know, this game doesn't pull its punches. You can get in trouble on a heartbeat's notice, which is not a phrase, but I've said it now. I guess like people use heartbeat as a measure of time, right? So I guess it kind of works. Grass toys. Yes. Shoot nectar, become friends with bees. Like bee cannons. Oh. Amazing. Your ass is grass toys, as they say. Money or Dionysus? I do want Dionysus, this is why I picked him up. Yeah, the dream. Shooting nectar and becoming friends with bees. That's all I want. There's a good video on Twitter of a bee just like wiggling its feet, which is apparently a thing bees do when they're not actually doing anything else. They just kind of passively like kick their feet. I guess, you know, they just have this energy that they have to expend. You saw that? Yeah, it's very good. This is someone retweeted. It's like, I'm glad to know, like sometimes when you see an animal doing a funny thing, it's like, oh, the animal is not supposed to do that regularly. But with the bee, it's like, no, actually, this is what bees do, just passively. It's perfectly normal behavior.
Lord Dionysus.
You do it the same? Yeah, I mean, I'm shaking my legs right now. I vibrate gently whenever I'm just sitting around, or oftentimes.
Have an awful lot of it. I mean, you've given out how much ambrosia now? To all your mates and more?
Oh, I've given out so much ambrosia, mate. Really, I would have liked your special, but we'll take a strong drink. Oh, there we go. Unlocked. All right, we can probably get our health back from this. Shake that thing.
So, boy.
When you see Big B, you think of the Wolf Among Us. I really enjoyed watching The Wolf Among Us. I don't really know much about that like universe.
The exalted.
Ken loves to wiggle his thighs when you're around. Of course, who wouldn't? Hey, it's our boy Asterius. How's it going?
Now I can get you back for last time. All I need is one clean hit.
One clean hit. Well, let's not give him one clean hit then, if he thinks that's all he needs. Ooh, he almost got me there. Oh, I thought I had him into the wall there. Oh, he got me. I said it wasn't a clean hit though. Big B seems funnier because it's close to Big B. Yeah, sure, I can get behind that. Ding, ding, ding. There we go.
I yield.
Revelation.
Hello there.
Thank you very
Dionysus.
much for the Prime Gaming subscription. 9 months. The official Twitch baby. Wow. Look at that. No more ads. Beautiful. Well, I hope you enjoy your no ads, and I hope you enjoy your emotes. And being part of the tip team for yet another month. And we're going to give Dionysus a celebratory
Very best,
ambrosia.
what? And down here, this is it, mate. I'm grateful I've got some of your spirit in me.
No.
To have such a connection with you despite all the distance between us.
I mean, yeah, we established last time that they are, Zagreus and Dionysus are kind of the same person. Reva, with the Prime Gaming subscription as well. Thank you very much. Welcome to the tip team, both of you. There we go, look at that. Again, enjoy your ad-free viewing and your emotes. And enjoy the hot tips as well.
what you're offering to me. Ambrosia Man for me?
Ambrosia
Talk
Man?
about a bottle that has seen some wild days and nights. I mean, if it got all the way to you down there, only to come
Hot
back
tips
up.
in your area, exactly.
I'm saving it till we can share it here.
We love a hot tip.
I accept this.
Bond forged. Oh, look at his cheeky little cheeks. Beautiful. Cool. I could put it on the attack. That wouldn't be the worst. I kind of want weakness on the thing. You need a community name. Yeah. Got to come up with something. It's tough. I feel like sometimes you have an idea for one thing, but not for another. Like, I still haven't come up with any ideas for sub badges, really. Like, I've come up with a couple of possible concepts, but nothing I'm too sold on. Yeah, the shark babes. I love it. Very good. Immediate regret from not being part of the shark babes. Understandable.
Get out.
Yeah, there's a guy over here. I knew he was going to do it. Come back. There we go. I'll pick up my nectar. Divine Dash gets upgraded. Fantastic. Just what I needed. We have strong drink, so we can afford to take lots of health here and it'll all get buffed back up.
Come try me.
Beautiful. We love to see that.
Ready for them.
There we go.
Phew.
It's weird. There's a weird rhythm to the Poseidon sword, or to any kind of cast build really, but especially Poseidon. Money or a reroll? I would love a reroll right now, just to save my or protect my neck for when we come to sell stuff. Our cast could definitely do with getting upgraded a little bit, to be honest. It's not super high damage. It's okay. Nothing to be ashamed of, but if we could bump it up a little more, I'd feel better about it. Our special does tons of damage, though. I do need to make sure I'm using that a lot, because it is very strong. There we go. Ken stars. You're getting emails about hydration day. They know, because they keep seeing you telling people to hydrate, and they're like, well, clearly Frosty's really into hydration.
A fountain chamber. Always a pleasure, Charon.
Lightning Strike is an interesting one. I don't know if I don't know how I feel about it as a thing. Let's get Lightning Reflexes. I like that. We can sell it if we don't have anything else to do, but yeah, he's still on Houston, I think, because he went back to DPS, right?
You think that you can get through me again, Hellspawn? Come try.
Okay, nice and simple.
You try evading this. You have insulted me too many times, blackguard. I'm empty.
You can't go too far wrong with deflect. It's very good. There we go. Got him.
Now for the other one.
Cheeky deflect.
Hold, you monster.
This is definitely a lot slower than Asterius was, but
Lord Ares, lend me your might. I'm empty. I do not fear you, fiend. Your presence is a stain upon Elysium.
oh, did I deflect Ares onto him somehow? That's weird. Yeah. Oh, he's got Doom on his spear because of Ares, and so I deflected the Doom back onto him. That's great. What a video game. Feel bad for Muma. He might have done alright in these Winston metas, maybe, but I mean they've got they've got two incredible main tanks, so like it's tough, you know. He was, I think, yeah, he was. I think he was just a bit too aggressive.
Thanks for believing in me, my good shade.
Thank you, good shade. Always looking out for us.
Hope you enjoyed the show.
Oof.
Hurry up then, and I shall see you outside.
Okay. Gosh, what else do we have that we could sell here? Lightning reflexes. Not a lot, to be honest.
Do I still need these?
I'd sell side hustle. It's not as useful in the final areas. It's not great to sell it. Oh man, if we could maybe sell something else and get that Death Defiance back, I'd be tempted to do that. I might waste a reroll. I want to waste a reroll to see what we.
How about a different set of choices then?
Oh, I really don't want to sell any of these. I could sell the call. The call's not urgent. But a Death Defiance, one Death Defiance isn't everything either. It's tough. It's a tough ask.
Feel cleaner already.
I'm gonna do it.
I'll take it.
I'll tell you what, we'll take the Acorn because it's been a weird run. And I know Martin likes an Acorn. Striker is so good. Yeah, like losing Striker is sell more, way more. When I have to sell at least once a time, because of Underworld Customs. But I think Underworld Customs is like a really easy thing to have on, because like oftentimes you'll get a boon you don't need, and the gold is really valuable. Like you'll often pick up a boon that's not amazing for your build that you can just afford to sell. And even sometimes like yeah, okay, I sell a dash or I sell a cast. It's not great, but if it's not key to the build, then it's fine to sell it, and you can sometimes get, you know, 150 gold from it, which is a good amount of gold, you know. Acorn hole. Everyone's favorite American pub game.
You.
So you were dead. He was not dead. Made a fool of me. Do you just not like finger guns, Frosty? Do you have beef with finger guns?
That's the most gigantic vermin I've ever seen. Meg, help.
You can't.
Oh, I hate this stuff.
Oh, the poison.
Don't do that.
There we go. We did it.
Olympus, I accept this
You don't
message.
hate finger guns are the symbol of my people. Yeah, exactly. You gotta love the finger guns. Ba-bang. Hangover on the attack, not too bad. I would love the callback. But maybe that's
I'd like to see
risky.
more options.
No. We're okay. We did it. I enjoy the finger guns. I know they're a little bit cheesy, but sometimes you get people do it, like when you get business people doing the business guns, like that can be a. I can see that being less appealing. But you don't mind finger guns? You just don't like them in emote form? Strange. Interesting. New Netflix dating. No, I've not seen any Netflix trailers. To my knowledge. There's a guy on there that says asses first, personality second. What a line.
Huge three-headed hound.
There was someone in Mass Effect today who was talking about butts. More special damage, sure.
Better blessing.
But listen, whatever works for you, I guess. Mass Effect, exactly.
Could check the other passageways before I
Whoa.
go. Got it.
I caught a scuffer. Okay. And we can afford both of these. Just checking, yeah. Got to do some maths. I guess it doesn't really matter which order we buy them in. Upgrade the call.
Joyfully, the Hound of Hell.
Matriarch was talking about Booty. Yeah, it depends what you're seeking. That's true. It does depend what you're seeking out.
I owe you one, boy.
There's people in full prosthetic makeup, so you don't know what they look like when they go on dates. I feel like they're just coming up with lots of different ways to have people date without seeing each other. It's all just blind date, but in a new form. Like they did blind date, then they did dating in the dark. Now they're doing whatever this thing is. Which I think there's an interesting idea to like, what if you had a date where you couldn't see the person at the time? What impression would you get of them if you can't see them? I do think there is something to be said for like, look, there's always going to be a physical attraction part to dating. Like, it's, you know, for some people that's not the most important, or for some people it's not particularly important, but you know, that's a Laura booty. I like that. Oh, we can call in our dudes now against Hades. Frosty, you remember when we were talking about Scouse people? Yes, exactly, Reva, right? Like personality is always going to matter because, you know, someone's got a good personality. Like, attitude is everything, really. Like, attitude can make someone very attractive or like super hot or super like unappealing, depending on what their attitude is like. You know? Okay. Nice and simple here. They need to rush it.
Which of our relatives aided you this time, boy?
Butts are great across the board.
Quite a few of them, I'll have you know.
It's hard to have a bad butt. That's true. Don't be ashamed of your butt. Don't let anyone tell you your butt is bad.
Really? Darkness.
Damn it, he started throwing skulls out where I literally can't hit them. Filthy tactic.
We're not finished.
Yeah, do not be ashamed of your butt. Yeah, I can't say it. Yeah, you see a butt and you're like, oh, that's not good. Like, I can't think of a time that's happened. Like, you can definitely have a great butt, but I don't think there's really a bad butt.
Blasted little. You think this calls for celebration, boy?
Did not mean to save the greater call there, but it happens sometimes. Yeah, Acorn's gone. Okay, well the Acorn served us well there for a long time. We can't feel too bad about that.
Observe.
Bad. You wish your beard was fuller, but in general you like it?
Admit, you've learned something at some point in all this.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's all butts again. Kyle's butt does shameful things. I mean, look, everyone's butt does shameful things from time to time, but that's part of it. You know, that's part of what makes them special.
In my father's name.
Okay, cruel thrust not doing a lot for us there. Supernova probably did though. I forgot to use my companion again. Foolish. Bonus special damage. And then bonus cast, I guess. There we go. Something like that. Bouncy beards. Butt chat, butt chat, butt chat. Beautiful. 199% bonus damage on the special there. No fish. The sword run over. Wasn't too bad in the end. It was a little bit scary early on.
To avoid stepping on a toxic strain of fungus. So rare you'd not have heard of it. No.
Yeah, I feel like beards are very rarely bouncy. Like, beard hair is always a little bit... tends to be, you know, a little bit...
Thank you.
stiffer than head hair. Friend has a beard. If you press your hand on it, it's bouncy and resists. Well, I mean, that's probably partly just product they put on it. I mean, it's probably also partly the thickness of the beard, but... you know, combination of factors.
Don't let me keep you, huh?
Some people do have very naturally, you know, some people find it unnaturally good at growing a thick beard. Like my facial hair does not grow super thick, and my hair itself is not like, is quite fine, so not super conducive to that. All right, we've got these themes now as well. I did not look at the themes, but we can't really afford most of them anyway. We could buy the Erebus gates though, because we are now at heat 5. So why not? Let's get them. Add them to the thing. Dry feeling beards seem to say bouncy. Interesting, maybe.
Go on, Hades. Try saying something nice to him for once.
Your hair's super thick. Oh, that's nice. There you go.
You are a hard worker.
Thanks very much, Dad.
More pets are certainly in order here.
Oh yeah. Crunchyroll has told me that Squid Girl is now on Crunchyroll, which I don't know what that is, but sure, that sounds like an anime.
Cerberus is comfortably at rest, observing.
Use some beard oil today. Yeah, you gotta use the oil. Always good. Always good to do it, you know, regularly. Smell like green tea all day. Wow. It's pretty cool. Hey, Than.
For you, Thanatos. The Olympians might be accustomed to this stuff, but I think we should have our share of it down here. At least you should.
Thick hair to the point where cutting your hair from long to short relieved me of them a bit.
You know, the Olympians do have good taste in certain things. The last bottle you gave me, it was better than expected. Though I almost decided not to try it at all.
Cutting your hair gave you power. It's a strong move. Oh, he did have some of the ambrosia. Good.
But try it you did. And now you'll get to try this one for comparison's sake.
Got some lime and cedarwood balm. It sounds interesting, but it definitely sounds like something that could be divisive.
Well then, I guess I'll have to see what you mean by that. Thank you, Zag. You didn't have to do this.
It does sound a bit. It sounds a bit like It sounds a bit like a potion. Ah, yes, the lime and cedarwood.
Yeah, but I wanted to.
You have the bulldog one.
Have to tell you, Zag, it's different with your mother around here. Don't mean to be so obvious, but it's something about your father, I suppose.
I think they have a lot of work ahead of them. As long as they're trying, he's trying, I think I'm good with that for now. Though I am glad she's here.
I'm beginning to think we all are. And please don't take this the wrong way, but I think you and your father have a lot of work ahead of you as well.
For sure.
I entirely agree with that.
Oh, he's off. You got your friend's hubby beard over for Christmas, so I didn't know where else to get him. I mean, if someone's got a beard, like, they'll appreciate the beard care stuff, because you do have to look after your beard. I can't remember what my, what the brand I use is called. But, it's pretty good. Swimming in it. I'm not. I only got the one so far.
You know, mate, sometimes
But
I
it's,
worry
it's
that you're
lasting.
taking my tall tales rather seriously. You're not really going about and telling everyone this stuff, are you?
Come now, my friend. I know this is a test of faith. Of course I am committed to the spread of such heroic deeds as yours. And I do so enjoy getting to hear them first.
What have I done?
They're only slightly embellished, Zagreus. They're mostly accurate. Buy me palm. Give me some palm. Cross my palm with balm, as they say.
Chaos is restored. Thank you so very much, my child. I shall be going then.
There we go, we've done it. We have restored the bridge to chaos.
Please have no fear. And now, farewell.
See? Final Fantasy is obsessed with killing chaos. We're bringing chaos closer together with their children.
Please do. Until next time, Nyx.
What a time.
I had another question about your relationship to other Gorgons, Dusa. So, I notice you're not much for hissing, snake-like noises when you speak, and so on. Is that some sort of special Gorgon language or something?
I don't know if that's too personal a question, but...
No, not exactly, Prince. It's what it sounds like. Just scary hissing, really. It takes some practice not to sound like that with a forked tongue. I really wanted to fit in. Hey, how about you? Always wondered how come you have a surface accent. Weren't you born here?
Oh, wait, me? I never gave it any thought. I guess it's from my father. He insisted that he'd teach me how to speak himself. Maybe it's in the blood.
It's in the blood.
Maybe it is.
Maybe it is. Oh, we can gift her as well. 4 ambrosia. I guess we'll do that.
To pass the time.
That's a lot of ambrosia. She, I guess, because when you give her ambrosia, it's for like, it kind of goes towards the whole house, right?
Dusa, I was thinking that this batch of ambrosia ought to hold the lounge over for quite a while. Keep things livelier for everyone. And please take a bottle for yourself, won't you? As a token of my affection.
Oh, you said your affection, huh? Wow. I really like you also, Zagreus. I liked you from the start. You were so different from your father and Miss Nyx. I could just tell, but... Wait, what am I saying? I am such a dummy. You're just being friendly with me, right?
I would be more than that if it pleased you. You're very wonderful, and you light up this house. But I would never risk our friendship, so if this is where we draw the boundary, please, just let me know.
Wait.
She's pretty wonderful. Deuce is so wonderful.
Wonderful?
She's such a sweetheart.
I did indeed. And I'm glad to get it off my chest, if you must know. Though, what about you? How do you feel?
I never thought you'd have those kinds of feelings for somebody like me. It's really nice to hear. It makes me feel complete. But, Zagreus, I don't know if I can be what you need. I mean, wait, you weren't just being nice to me for all this time because...
What? No, Dusa, of course not. Oh, why is it so damn difficult to share one's feelings with somebody else?
Too true, Zagreus.
I don't want to ruin what we have. If only you could see what's in my heart.
Oh, I was just checking. Don't feel bad, okay? You don't seem capable of hiding what's in your heart. And I mean that in the best possible way. I'm so happy. It's just, all of this is a lot, and I'm on duty right now, but see you soon.
You take care, Dusa. We'll see you soon. She's a real sweetheart. Yeah, let's grab a diamond. A cheap diamond? Absolutely. Put that towards some ambrosia or some titan blood. We love Dusa. Dusa's wonderful. Nyx is off. No one in the garden. Okay. I guess we could buy something else for the house. We've got a lot of gems. New thing in the West Hall, maybe? I feel like they always flash up with stars, but then I can't see what the new thing is. Painting. Fury Sisters? Cerberus? Exalted Hero? Cretan Princess? Nyx, Knight Incarnate? Painting of the Fury Sisters.
Here you go.
Now that we've brought them back together.
With the other two, they look downright civil.
You wish to see the Fury Sisters go to Tartarus?
There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Look at this. Magnificent. What a painting.
Denied.
Can relate to Dusa feels. Oh, absolutely. She's very sweet. And like, yeah, she feels kind of like out of place, or like she's not worthy of people liking her. Challenge. Oh right, we can do this.
Perhaps I'll never meet my match.
I'd love to play someone, but she's lovely. She's wonderful, and a very hard worker, which, you know, you've got to respect that.
Like that.
And a very enthusiastic worker as well. All right. We'll do one more strum before we head out. Oh yeah. Uh-huh. All right. That's the good stuff. Okay. New run, new weapon. Shield for bonus darkness. We could do a shield, I guess. I don't really mind. What did we use last time? Chaos. Chaos. Could use the aspect of Beowulf some more. Level it up a bit more. This is an interesting one.
Beowulf.
What was that?
All right.
Let's go with Aphrodite. I seem to remember, I think it was Sammy was saying Aphrodite's like a fun one with Beowulf. We'll try that out. Do those show up on PC? The better Twitch emotes, you need the better Twitch extension, BTTV, or better TTV, I think it is, on your browser, for them to show up. Obviously, they show up in the chat on the screen, but yeah, for them to show up in game, you do need the browser extension, which basically adds like a few other things to Twitch. I don't know that I would recommend it necessarily, but it's there. Beowulf's the only shield you like. Interesting. Oh, you're normally on mobile. Yeah, so that's the thing, is there's no way to get them to show up on mobile, sadly. But they will show up on PC, but only if you have the browser. Which is interesting. Now Twitch has like its own animated emotes. Obviously that it feels like that's like a move to, you know, add some of that functionality. I don't think it will replace it. Yeah, no, I don't want to see the frog. I don't like looking at that frog. It's upsetting. And also used by co-opted by terrible people, so not a fan of the frog. But I wasn't a fan of the frog anyway. I just don't like looking at it. Upsetting. I know the creator of the frog was very very like vocally anti its use by right wingers, but nevertheless, I don't like looking at the frog. But hey. But that's why we have the Frugi. Yeah, if you see someone with an actual emote. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I think Fizzy talked about this as well, because Fizzy's very much about do not use them in the chat, but I feel like